Hello and welcome to Rebecca's annual IEP meeting. Rebecca does meet state criteria for special education services as a student with a specific learning disability. Rebecca demonstrated a severe discrepancy between her ability and achievement in applied problem solving. This is due to deficits in auditory processing and phonological memory. Rebecca qualifies for special education services under other health impairment as well, due to characteristics of ADHD. Everything that we discussed today will be in your IEP packet, which you will take home. So everything I read out loud is also written in here. So you will be able to take all of this home with you. And within this IEP packet is your procedural safeguards, which just concerns all the laws concerning special education and your rights as parents. So now we're going to list Rebecca's strengths and concerns. We're going to start with Rebecca's strengths. In regards to reading, Rebecca reads fluently and is able to decode multi-syllabic words. Her most recent easy CBM reading comprehension scored her at an 80%, and her vocabulary score was a 90%. And her general education teacher reports that Rebecca grew from a second grade reading level to a third grade reading level. Her strength in written expression includes her general education teacher reporting that Rebecca can write a multi-paragraph essay. She does well in the editing process using a word processor. She has many good ideas and is able to retell a story in writing. Her strengths in math include she has strong calculation skills. She knows her multiplication tables and is able to calculate grade level math problems with accuracy. When in her small group setting, she is able to solve word problems involving addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division. Rebecca is able to express her wants and her needs. Her fine and gross motor skills are age appropriate. Rebecca is a quiet young lady. She is kind and has friends at school. She appears happy at school, and she gets along with other peers and adults. Rebecca is well behaved. Her general education teacher reports that her behavior is excellent and she never has any problems. Now in the areas of concern. With reading, Rebecca is below grade level. Her iReady assessment indicates that Rebecca has difficulty in her passage comprehension score in literature. And as we just discussed, she did jump to a third grade reading level, but we would like to see her hitting early fifth grade reading level by this time. Her concern in written expression includes her teacher reporting that Rebecca struggles with capitalization and punctuation in her written assignments within the general education setting. When it comes to math, Rebecca will get confused in solving word problems, and she needs more time to work on multi-step problems. Her teacher reports that Rebecca has been inconsistent in math due to attention problems. She has the ability to be grade level, but her focus affects her completion and test scores. So that is when we see the ADHD coming in and affecting her academics. Her general education teacher has expressed concerns of her ability to sustain attention and focus within the general education setting. And Rebecca should always be able to use the restroom upon her request. She experiences difficulty with her bladder. And the areas of identified need for Rebecca include Rebecca's area of needs have been identified in the area of applied problems in math. Due to her attention difficulty, she also needs support for reading comprehension and editing support in writing. We have made 3 annual goals for Rebecca. Her first annual goal is in the area of reading. Her goal is that Rebecca will be able to describe in depth a character, setting, or event in a story, drawing on specific details or inferences within the text with 75% accuracy. Her second annual goal is with written expression. When writing, Rebecca will produce complete sentences with correct capitalization and punctuations with 75% accuracy. And her last annual goal is in the area of math. Given small group support, Rebecca will multiply or divide to solve word problems involving multiplicative comparison with 80% accuracy. And her modifications and accommodations include the special education teacher, which is myself, and her general education teacher collaborating so that I can have access to all her general curriculum. We will provide Rebecca with breaks. We will break down larger assignments and projects into smaller chunks so that Rebecca can complete one section at a time. We will provide level reading materials for Rebecca. We'll provide her extra time and a separate setting to complete assignments. And lastly, we will provide seating close to the teacher for Rebecca. We will give her visual support, such as charts, tables, and completed examples for grade level assignments. We have determined that the general education setting is the best place for Rebecca, but she will receive pull-out services. She will receive 60 minutes of reading, pull-out, and written expression pull-out a day. And she will also receive 45 minutes of math services a day. So she will be in her general education setting for the majority of the day. I will just see her 60 minutes for reading and writing, and then later on in the day, I see her for 45 minutes for math. And this is the last page. This is the IEP signature page, and I will just need your initials on some of these lines, which I will show you, and then our meeting will be over and you will be able to take all this home. And in the back here is all your procedural safeguards, which you will be able to take home.